For the first time since 2019, the Flagship Niagara will tour the Great Lakes this coming summer. Chelsea Swift joins us now live on the Bayfront with more on how the crews in Erie are preparing for the sailing season. Chelsea?
Sean, that's right. You can see the Flagship Niagara behind me. Sometime next week, that cover will come off, and starting in June, the ship will be ready to sail. For the first time since 2019, the Flagship Niagara will set sail this summer. Professional crew members will uncover the ship next week. And starting in July, the Flagship Niagara will begin its touring season, starting with weekends in Sandusky and Cleveland.
From there, we're going to be heading up into Lake Huron, up in Alpena. And then from Alpena, we're coming back to Erie for a weekend. Then we leave for Two Harbors, Minnesota, which is right by Duluth. And from there, we come back home for Tall Ships Erie.
Captain Sabatini says in June there will be opportunities for Flagship Niagara day sails in Erie. Adding the Letty G. Howard will also welcome community members on board starting next month.
We'll be doing weekends all for the month of May, and then we start sailing 7 days a week in June, and we'll be sailing all throughout the entire summer, all day, every day. You know, every night the Letty will be the backdrop of every sunset picture taken on Erie's Bayfront.
The CEO of Visit Erie says in addition to the ship being a tourism attraction while in port, it also spreads the word about Erie while visiting other cities.
It is a floating billboard, and you know, they often will take promotional literature that we have to make sure visitors then can learn about what more there is to see and do.
Oliver says it will likely be a busy season this year, adding summer tourism numbers in 2021 rival pre-pandemic numbers.
Visitors are looking for destinations that are on the water, smaller communities with things to do. You know, we check all those boxes, and having the Niagara as part of what we can promote, I think, only strengthens the story.
The Letty G. Howard will be ready for Mother's Day weekend, and the Flagship Niagara will be ready in June. It could be a pretty busy summer at the Bayfront this year. We'll send it back to you in the studio, Sean.
All right, Chelsea Swift on the Bayfront live tonight. Thanks, Chelsea.